Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed before to my channel, please subscribe. So let's talk about the glorious sun. Nothing is more important to us on earth than the sun. Without the sun, earth's heat and light, the earth would be a lifeless ball of ice-coated rock. So the sun warms the seas, generates the atmospheric stir, determines the weather patterns, energy for the growing plants, and also food and oxygen for life on Earth. So the sun consists of 73% of helium and the rest of it as heavier gases. We know the sun through its heat and light, but other less obvious facts of the sun affect Earth and society. So the energetic atomic particles and X-rays from solar flares and the other disturbances on the sun often affect radio waves traveling the Earth's ionosphere, causing interferences and even blackouts of long-distance radio communications. So these disturbances of Earth's magnetic field by solar phenomena sometimes induce huge voltage fluctuations in the power lines, threatening to blackout of cities. So why does it happen? It is because sun is composed of 50% infrared rays, 40% visible light and 10% ultraviolet rays. When sun falls on the Earth's atmosphere, it filters out 70% of harmful ultraviolet rays, and this in turn ionizes the Earth's dayside upper atmosphere, creating electrically conducting ionosphere. So we have long recognized the importance of the sun and watched it closely. Primitive people even worshipped the sun and they were afraid when it would disappear during an eclipse. So even the early 17th century scientists have studied it with telescopes, analyzing the light and heat that manage to penetrate our absorbing turbulent atmosphere. Finally, we have launched our own solar equipments and instruments ourselves into the space to view the sun and its awesome eruptions in their very every aspects. So from space, we have seen the sun in other forms of ultraviolet rays like X-rays, gamma rays that never reaches the ground, which is actually good for us that it doesn't come and hit the ground. Why it is beneficiary for us when it is coming in little to us. Little sun truly does magic. We know that even plants need some sun to synthesize and to make photosynthesis. Why not humans? But we need a very little exposure to the sun as it may cause the damage to the skin. Sunshine is a blessing. Of course, it also does danger to the skin, as we all know that a huge amount of ultraviolet rays is emitted from the sun, which is also known as a carcinogen. But it is not just it. Sun has much more beautiful benefits for us, like it helps to form vitamin D in the sun, which in turn helps faster absorption of calcium to the body. So stronger bones. Forget osteoporosis. Secondly, we will be having better sleep with sun. If you have morning sun on us, you will be having much more improved mood, which causes a large production of serotonin in the body. The next will be a healthier immune system. So the best known benefit of the sun is vitamin D synthesis, which occurs in UVB rays. Vitamin D is a crucial nutrient because as being a vitamin D deficient girl, I know and I have started to learn a lot about it and about the importance of this amazing vitamin, and it's a beautiful element. So it is an absolutely essential nutrient to promote the absorption of calcium and in turn keeps our bones healthy. It also lowers the blood pressure levels. People who have high BP and trying to work out in the gym can actually go out, walk out and sweat in the sun. It also protects heart attacks and heart strokes. Probably it will lessen, and it also curbs the appetite, reduces obesity risk, and also type 2 diabetes and possibly certain autoimmune diseases. But the UVB rays, which helps in the synthesis of vitamin D, are also the same that causes sunburns. So we have to find the right balance. In summer, it takes only 10 minutes of the light to produce 5000 IU of vitamin D that is sufficient to the body, even for older people. For some people, 10 minutes is too long as it depends on the pigmentation or skin color, which affects the capability to absorb sun rays. But definitely in 10 minutes in the sun, you won't get sunburns. So our great brains have actually found out a calculation of the sunburns based on the UV index. For example, if the UV index in our area is 7 or in your area is 7, then you have to simply divide 60 minutes by 7, which is approximately 8 minutes. So 8 minutes becomes 1 SED, which is standard erythemal dose. If you are fair, some absorption on your skin is more, so in 2 to 3 SED, which is approximately 6 to 14 minutes, you are likely. So after that amount of sunlight, you should have your protection. So wash your face, carry your sunscreen, put on your hats or umbrellas or some thick woolen clothes. Probably it will be difficult for a summer, but you can cover up all your skin with some lighter clothes also. So these harmful UV rays might also cause skin cancer, wrinkles and brown spots. So if you are on certain medications like on antidepressants or some other treatment, your sun exposure should be far less than the calculated SED minutes. More exposure of UVA brings in a lot of premature aging and wrinkles on skin, whereas UVB in our skin will produce skin cancer as well as sunburns. Here I have taken the rating, risk and minutes to burn and also the precaution so that we can minimize the risk of the sunburn, and the rating is the UV index. The risk is whether it's minimal, the UV index is minimal or it is low or it is moderate or it is high or it is very high. So depending upon that, how many minutes we can have the sunburn. So within 60 minutes, 45 minutes like that, our skin is likely to get sunburn. And also the precaution will be much more when it goes to very high UV index. You'll be having all the sunscreen, UV protection, sunglasses, hat, umbrella and avoiding midday sun too. We have here that only the morning sun is good for health and avoid afternoon sunshine. But that's not true. That's all the myth. So the fact is that morning sun is good for sleep when you feel very tired after waking up. It's definitely because of lack of being in the morning sun. What does it do to our body? Being 15 to 30 minutes in the morning sun is essential as it dictates many biological processes in our body like appetite, energy levels will be more, hormone production will be accurate, and also it warms up the core body temperature. So melatonin is a hormone that regulates sleep, which is opposite of sunshine. So sunshine secretes more of serotonin, which is a happy hormone. So if you want to feel refreshed and energized, please wake up and go out in the sun during the morning time. So before 8:30 would be much better. So it also decreases the cortisol, which is the stress hormones. It is no wonder why 20% of Americans suffer insomnia is due to tech devices like smartphones which emit blue light and seriously interferes with our hormones making it an hormonal fluctuation for us. But the intensity of UVB starts in the midday when the sun is overheated, and as we discussed before, UVB rays produce vitamin D synthesis on the skin. We should be out on the midday for the production of vitamin D. So I want to end up by saying that it is best for you to decide according to your body types and your skin colors to know that how long to stay in the sun. But definitely sunshine is more important, as a study in India today shows that about 8% of the Indians are vitamin D deficiency. It is the most underestimated vitamin which helps bone strengthening and also prevents common cold. So please have your part of vitamin D and be in the sun for about 15 to 30 minutes in the morning, and less than 5 minutes also during the afternoon time, which is not only essential but also mandatory for well-being rather than being in closed doors at home, schools, office and college always. Thank you so much. This information is to be shared, so please share to all of your friends so that we'll all make sure that everybody gets their share of sunshine to have a better future. Thank you so much. Like the video, share the video, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.